Fort Myers police have almost every piece of the puzzle in the murder of a 28-year-old man shot to death at Shady Oaks Park. But what's missing is one small fragment, and it would literally take just one person coming forward to ensure that a killer spends the rest of his life in prison.
We have the killer and two other people that were in the car, and unfortunately, we haven't had that one person that comes forward that says, I saw the three of them leave together.
After receiving calls of shots fired on April 28, 2014, police found Devon Kennedy murdered in the popular community park. Kennedy was new to the area, had a job working in downtown Fort Myers, and was in the process of making new friends. However, the people he chose to spend his time with had ulterior motives and were willing to take his life without a moment's thought.
He's trying to establish friendships with people, and little does he know, because he's new to the area, that these guys are bad dudes, and ultimately they end up taking his life over a few $100s.
Detectives say Kennedy was robbed, and when he fought back, his attackers retaliated with gunfire. But the advantage they have in this case is that Kennedy's alleged killer is already behind bars, serving time in jail on unrelated charges.
We know exactly who did it. We are missing about the 10 minutes from the time that they left Jones Walker to the time that they went to the park is the only gap that we're missing.
And the pool of people who could help close this case is massive.
There were people out that night that know exactly who was there, who got in the car, and who left. It boils down to a member of that community coming forward and saying, yep, those three got in the car and those two returned.
And it's as simple as that.
Simple as that.
It's not often that detectives have a mountain of evidence and a murder suspect already behind bars. So they're hoping to capitalize on this opportunity and stress to witnesses that their information can ensure that Kennedy's killer will never be a free man again.
For them to come forward, now would be the best time.
And it could be the first step at helping stop the violence in a community which has already suffered far too many losses.
We can actually show the community what happens to these people when we do get that type of information. And these guys are no longer here because they're doing life in prison. And they had a great part in that.
For Southwest Florida Crime Stoppers, I'm Trish Rout.